Now, unfortunately, where there's positives, there's also negatives. I'm going to turn this one over to you. Rule inconsistencies, your bugbear, all yours.
Yeah, look, there's only one thing that gets me more fired up than inconsistent referees and the way that they interpret things. It's the NRL changing the rules just before the season kickoff and not giving anyone a chance to understand it. And that's the thing I think that's getting most people caught offside on the online communities, forums, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you go to talk about rugby league, you'll see it in there. As Sharks fans, we can pinpoint two situations that have happened to us in 3 weeks. The first one against the Warriors, Will Kennedy ran through, contested for a bomb, got his hand to it first. So it should have been called a knock on. It was called a penalty for interfering with the kicker. But on the weekend against the Tigers, Dream Buller ran through with his hands in the air, didn't get anywhere near the ball, put Ronaldo Militalo off. And the referee's ruling was, well, he's in the drop zone. But wasn't Will Kennedy in the drop zone if he got his hand to it first? It's the inconsistencies that you get on there. And I mean, the other one that's really, really got to me on the weekend was the Leo Thompson and Ryan Pappenhausen penalty and now suspension. Because wasn't Leo Thompson in the drop zone?
He was literally...
Because the ball hit him in the head.
Yeah, he was literally in the drop zone. Now, of course, the penalty was for interfering. He didn't really. He just ran, and Pappenhausen ran. If Pappenhausen doesn't flip and land spectacularly, it's penalty and nothing more. I understand he put him in dangerous position.
Well, the other thing as well is, like, Leo Thompson only had eyes for the ball, right? And now, here's the thing. It was a penalty. I'm not saying it wasn't a penalty. Because he only had eyes for the ball, but the fact of the matter is, he didn't jump for the ball.
Yep.
If he had jumped for the ball, there's a real case there that, well, he was in the drop zone. But he was in the drop zone anyway. So, what is this drop zone ruling, and how if a player gets his hand to the ball first, but another player doesn't, the player that gets his hand to the ball is penalised? Yeah, I just don't get it, right? The other rule that they need to take out of rugby league is tackling the attacking player in the air near the try line. I get it 20 metres or 30 metres down the field, but what are you supposed to do? Just watch him catch the ball and score a try and congratulate the kick? You've got to be able to defend your line. This is what rugby league is. You've got to, otherwise just turn into the NFL, get the ball over the line, whatever. But a couple of times on the weekend there were bombs put up and you just had to watch the defending wing and go, well, that's a try. What do you do?
I understand why they do that. They want people to contest the ball, but it's not always possible. If someone kicks over your head, you can't jump up and contest the ball.
No. I think if you push the bloke, if he's in the air and you push him, that's a penalty.
Yeah, you should be able to tackle him and bring him down.
Yeah, but if the attacking player runs and jumps in the air and catches the ball, you should be able to just grab him and stop him from putting that ball down.
Look, the only sensible solution, is if you grab him, put him on your shoulders and give him an F5.
Yeah.
And then if you get penalised, whatever, it's going to make all the highlight rules and we'll promote Vegas for the next 5 years with it.
Yeah.
I agree. I have problems with all the rules. The drop zone rule, I hate it. This obstructor rule is absolute garbage.
The downtown rule?
For how many years have players gone up and distracted? Matt Moylan made a career out of it. If you're watching a bloke and his hand put you off and you can't catch the ball, why is that a penalty? That's on you.
Yeah.
I believe you can't run up and nerny in his face.
That's a smart play.
It's so dumb. It's just like yelling, "Oi, flip," as you're trying to take a goal swing. It's hilarious and it's a tactic. They've taken it away. It's just dumb.
Like, I've got to tell you, like, I had my basketball semi-final last night, right, Dan, and I was shooting free throws, and the guy who was next to me on the box out, watching me shoot free throws, was doing this and putting his elbows out. So he was in my peripheral, right? Like, how that's you can't penalise someone for gamesmanship.
He's in your drop zone, mate.
He's in my drops. He was in my eyesight. I should have got extra free throws. What do you do?
Disgusting.